Pass
stupid.
for.
Yo,
He said,
stupid.
I said, them Roxbury niggas ain't shit. Yo, we think he was getting kidnapped, baby.
So, yo, Bean
Yo.
Stoney looked like he was in a bad terrorist video.
Yo, he hit the wrong thing. All he needed
to
to
hold
do
up.
was just all he needed to do is just take himself off the screen. He just actually ended the stream. You know how it's yo, this dude's crazy. But he because he has command, he has control of the stream. So he just ended the stream too. Like me and him are like the administrators of the stream. So he ended the stream. And we have people on live too. We have people on us live, and you know, I guess they, you know, we lost them now, but we'll just keep it pushing, man. Yeah, guys, if y'all back on, that's funny as hell. Guys, if you back on here, YouTube, Facebook, sorry about the technical difficulties, man. Stony, he's just hitting buttons like he don't know what's going on out there. If you guys could find this, jump back on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it on YouTube and other social media platforms. But yeah, man, let's jump back into it. Hopefully the people that was on there will jump back, because I seen that we was holding a little audience for a second on both YouTube and Facebook, which is good. We're getting better with this, and I appreciate that, guys. We're both, all of us are bringing our A game with this thing, because we're trying to ascend this.
It is unscripted, people. We don't have
unscripted.
No bullshit.
Yeah, there's no writing of how I'm talking or how I'm gonna present myself. Same thing with Doe. Doe's not writing about how he presents himself, how he talks. Same thing with Stacks. We're all. This is
how we are. This is how we are. Well, you know, talking shit.
This is how we are when we talking shit amongst each other. This is it. So yeah, with that being said, man, let me move on. I think we was now jumping into the Commanders. The Commanders, I was telling before this whole thing blew up and Stacks hung us up. Stoney had the Falcons taking care of the Commanders this week, but it seems like the Commanders squeaked out this game. I don't know if you guys have any comments on it.
I'll give you a quick synopsis of that shit, bro. The dude Ritter is not a good quarterback.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
That's all I have for that.
Now, Beans, there's a team that if they get higher than us, that's a team we got to worry about getting the quarterback we want. Right there.
But didn't they? My question: didn't they draft this kid Ritter already?
Yeah, but he was a late round. He was a late round pick. Okay. He wasn't like a big time like nobody.
He is not a good quarterback, bro. I'm sorry.
He's a backup, is what he is.
Yeah, he's a backup.
Okay.
That's because they had a chance to win that game. They had numerous chances.
Okay.
To come down and do something, and they didn't do it. And you know, he's not good. That's my take on that game.
Look out for them to make a move, man.
But DC got a good defense. DC got a great line. They got a good defense. Their back end's not that great, but it's serviceable.
That's the type of coach they have, though. Ron Rivera is that type of coach. Defensive minded.
How if you remember him coming out of college? He was supposed to be a high draft pick coming out.
He ain't that bad, bro. He ain't. I don't want to make these people look like, bro. You know who the top end guys are in the league. We know that. But what I'm saying is, he could win you a football game. You know what I mean? Obviously.
Yeah. How's straight, man?
He ain't that bad.
How coming out of college, he kind of slid a little bit, but he was supposed to be a high draft pick.
He went to North Carolina, right?
Yeah, he went to North Carolina.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the next game, Seattle fell to the Bengals, man. The Bengals end up squeaking out another game, 17-13. They were at home. Seattle. We did say Seattle was going to take that trip out to the Midwest from the West Coast and kind of look different. I didn't see the game, but that seems like that score seems very close to me. So I'm not going to say Seattle went down there and lost.
They was going back and forth.
It was a tough game. It was a tough game.
You know what I'm going to have to do, man? I'm going to have to subscribe to that Red Zone because That's the way I can probably get a little bit more
Yeah,
insight.
it's the best shit since sliced bread, bro.
Yeah, I might have to subscribe to that red zone. So what about, do y'all think that, Stacks, do you have it? Did you get the YouTube NFL ticket?
Yeah, I got the ticket. I actually got the ticket.
You like that?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I mean, I live in Tampa, so I gotta. Only way I can watch the Pats is if I do that.
If you had the ticket, right? When I had DirecTV before, I loved the ticket. No, the ticket was great, man. You could watch all your, you could watch it all, right? So I love that part, man. That now YouTube have that. I'll probably jump on that. They still trying to give people deals because they, they're not
a quarter into the season.
They're not grasping. It's a new concept for people, and especially people who are old school with the streaming thing. Is hard for them to grasp that concept. So hopefully they still have some deals when I'm ready to jump on it. But I think I am going to jump on that YouTube Sunday NFL ticket. So the Bengals, hopefully my Super Bowl prediction or to get to the bowl starts to wake up. We said it last week, guys. Y'all said Burrow's starting to look different. They're getting the ball out to chase. The team's starting to come alive. So hopefully that's the case. Even though this is a squeak out game, the points is, that's very low. But defensively, they probably played good game on both sides.
Yeah, because Seattle got a good, like we said, Seattle got a great D.
Right.
I was impressed with the Bengals defense because Seattle could score. They got Walker, they got Metcalf, they got a good offense. And
right,
they do.
Right.
They do.
It was a good game, bro. It was a good game. I can't take anything away from those teams. That was a good battle.
Okay.
And those teams could build off of that, the loss and that win, if that makes any sense to y'all. Like, Seattle goes home with their head high with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was actually impressed with Seattle more than I was with the Bengals overall. But the Bengals, I was impressed with their defense. I don't even know what the fuck that made any sense. But I took good vibes out of that game for both those teams. Both those teams are like, I feel like Bengals are back on track, and the Seattle is still continuing the last year and a half, however they're doing with Geno.
Progression. Progression.
Right. I respect it. I respect those teams.
So Colts falls to the Jags. Minshew dropped it. So
let me tell you something.
He was quiet. Y'all were quiet on that shit.
Let me tell you something. That's all coaching. You don't make your fucking backup quarterback throw 55 times. So that's all. And you got two good running backs. Give me a break, man.
Yeah,
give me a break,
times.
Man.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
You got it right. You don't make Minshew throw the ball 55 times.
Exactly, because you don't make any backup quarterback throw 55 times.
That's true.
55 times? That coach.
I don't even think some starters are throwing 55 times.
Nah.
Right. Not with them two good running backs.
But Minshew looked terrible today.
He looked terrible today.
Know what it is with him? After a few games,
we said it though.
It's like Josh Dawg. All these dudes come in, and I'm joking with y'all a little bit, but seriously, you need that. If you don't have that top 5 quarterback in the NFL, man, it's tough to win on defense and managing games in this new league.
Like I said, Minshew is a good stopgap. I've never said he was a starter. He's a good stopgap. If I was built, I would have him as my 2.
Well, he's gonna be the starter because dude's out for the year.
They say Richardson's out for the year?
They say he's going to get that AC joint surgery. He's probably going to be out for the year.
Yeah, so listen, what's crazy is that conference, they still can win that conference. I'm not
they still can win that conference. You're right. But Jacksonville looks like they kind of
waking up a little bit.
Waking up.
Yeah, but they got points. They out. There's 2 up and down for me, Jacksonville.
Yeah, the 2 up and down.
But the last few weeks they've been balling.
Yeah.
Yes, to be fair.
But you're right, T. Stacks, they could always be, with them.
Yeah,
right.
But
up and down. I want to see the progression of Jacksonville because I think
I like Lawrence.
I like
that damn division's been like that for a couple years now, though.
Yeah.
You just don't know who's gonna win it.
Exactly.
Tennessee, none of them teams from that division are gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that.
Nah,
that's true.
Shit, Houston might get a chance of winning that conference. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
The Panthers fall to the Dolphins. The Dolphins is on a roll, guys. I don't know, man. I can't even. The Dolphins is on a roll. Just put it that way, man.
And they getting Ramsey back.
42-21.
That's big,
you
right
know,
there.
42-21. So yeah, and I think that was the spread that we was talking. Everybody was talking that they can they cover? What was it, 7?
You know me, man. I think anybody could cover those big spreads. I won some money today on Jacksonville covering that. I didn't even know they covered that shit late too. I thought I lost the parlay. I was like, whoa.
The kid from Carolina, he didn't play bad today though.
Nah, he ain't been playing bad the last 2 weeks.
Nah, he ain't played bad.
Who's that?
Bryce
Young. Yeah, Bryce Young. I didn't think.
Now, your boy, not your boy, Fails. I try to stick up for this boy. He regressed. I don't know that kid.
He got hurt though. He got hurt.
Yeah, but before he got hurt, he was playing like a weirdo, bro. Like
so yeah, the Vikings toppled the Bears. That's the next one. The Vikings toppled the Bears 19-13. You just said Fields looked like he took a step back.
He looked like he just doesn't. I'm not blaming him for all of it. It's sort of like with the Patriots. I don't want to get back into that, but coaching and putting people in positions to succeed is big in this league. And I don't know if it's him not wanting to adjust to them or them not wanting to adjust to him, but he's in that spot now where he should be making some moves to be more consistent. And I feel like before he got hurt, because I watched that game, he was not being consistent.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't know if it's what they're coaching him and what he's doing with them, because I know they had issues early in the year, Stacks. Maybe you know a little bit more too about that, but it just feels like it's like the Mac and Bill shit. It's like a disconnect between coach and staff.
That's another one that he needs to change the scenery. He's probably
I think
if he doesn't get a change of scenery, he's definitely getting a new coach.
How many years Justin Fields been there now?
3 years, same as
Mac.
3 years.
So they rookie deal's almost up then.
Yeah, him, Wilson, Lawrence. Not to get back on Wilson train, but even him, at least he's showing a little bit of,
promise.
Promise. A little bit. I'm not gonna get too crazy with the guy, but
a little bit.
A little bit.
Justin Fields is just like, bro, like I just thought you were better than that. I remembered him being better than that in college, but like you said, Stacks, some of it is gonna be in Beans. We talked about this also. Some of it is gonna be with infrastructure you have around you as a young quarterback in this league, because it could go either way. Because like they were saying, Brady was on a different team. I think he would have been great, but would he have been that great with the infrastructure in that time where defense was just as important as offense? So it was a perfect storm for Brady, and he evolved because the infrastructure was there. Is it like that with Eberflus and Fields? No. Is it like that with Bill and Mac? No. But with Hackett and those guys in New York and that staff, seems like Wilson bought into that. They stuck by him like and Lawrence and Peterson. Peterson was a quarterback coach and a coach in Philly. He was good with quarterbacks. So I don't want to ramble on, but my point is
drop it. No, it's not your rambling. You're telling you're speaking
the infrastructure.
This is facts.
This is what I see. As I watch these games every Sunday, I'm like, wow, bro. Like, I'm a fan of the sport, not just the Patriots. Patriots first. Don't get it twisted.
There you go.
But I'm
like,
what I say all the time. Like, it's so ill how you could end up in a situation in an organization and just fuck your whole trajectory up.
Yeah, and they say that happens. They say it happens.
It does.
It happens in all sports.
It's true. It's true. You're right, Stacks. You're right. Basketball. Shit, like if you're right, Stacks. It's true. It
happens in all sports, man. And I'm saying, and also me coaching kids, it happens in college too, man. Kids go to schools that it's not a good fit for them, and they got to transfer.
They got to transfer.
Yeah.
At least it's easier now with the portal, though.
Yeah, but now they backed off on that rule a little bit, though. You're going to do it once now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it makes sense because I'm watching these games. You got kids that been on 4 teams, like motherfucker. What we in the pros? Like damn, like
they
running back, like 4 college teams in 4 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, they brushed off. You're right,
That's
though, Beast.
wild.
They jumped. They who was that? The NCAA Rules and Competition Committee said, "Oh, wait, hold up. We can't allow this multiple transfer portal thing." It's like teams could never have something solid going on.
Nope.
Or a kid could just cry for whatever reason.
It's too much.
Situation. You know what I mean? I don't like the coach. They didn't give me no run. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And sometimes that could be handcuffing teams too at the same time. So 49ers flew to Cleveland. I don't consider Cleveland the East Coast. I consider Cleveland the Midwest. Some people might say no, it's the Mid East, but I don't know about it. I never heard of the Mid East.
They still got that East Coast weather.
It is the East Coast weather. So I would say 49ers flew out east to Cleveland, and the Browns survived the attack of the 49ers. The 49ers was looking good for weeks. They took care of the Cowboys. They took care of some real good teams in these past few weeks. And they went and met up with the Browns with the backup quarterback in the name of who?
Oh, P.J. Walker.
P.J. Walker. Wow.
P.J. Walker. There he is. We was looking for him.
Because I don't even know what happened to that dude. But wow, look at that. And they end up squeaking that game out 1917. So Cleveland, you guys already mentioned. You guys mentioned that. Who was?
P.J. Walker was third string over there.
Wow. You guys did say Cleveland, and I knew it obviously from the type of talent that they have. That's probably one of the best defenses in the league right now. So complementary football can help you win.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they have until Watson becomes healthy. Even the situation with Watson, you guys mentioning that, I remember at one point Doe was saying he don't think Watson's. You think Watson's washed up or cashed? I don't think so. And we're gonna. I think that might be proven in the next upcoming weeks. So when he becomes healthy, because if they could continue to squeak out some of these defensive games with the complementary football, they might be a playoff team. Just that. I ain't saying they going anywhere. I'm just saying a playoff team.
I could be real. I could be a realist though. I might have been a little harsh, but I just don't. If you want to give another year, for me, the vibe around that cat, whether it's right or wrong, you gotta understand too, man. When shit like that happens to you, now I've never been through that. I'm not taking any blame away from him, but I just think it's a lot of it's mental and it's just not physical with him. I think it's mental also. Because
that's what I mean.
He went through a lot of shit, but he brought that shit on himself. So if you all want to give him another year, I think he's fast. But if he comes back next year and he plays well, I could admit it like, yo, I was wrong.
But what if he finished? What if he finished this year strong? He's coming back.
Now, he's gonna have to. But what I'm saying is, I think if he's hurt this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Physical injury.
Yeah.
This is the part of the year where it's kind of tough to get on track because everybody's ramped up now. The first few weeks, it's sort of like an extended preseason, even though people are trying.
Right.
This is when whatever that fucking saying is, the rubber hits the road, whatever
the rubber hits the road. This is
the rubber hits the road, bro.
Right.
It's not that he can't, but he's coming back at a point where he has no room for time to catch up, bro. He has to come in. It has to be 100%. So I hope they hold him out and bring him back when he's 100% and don't try. And I think they might hold him out in the stacks. What do you think? Since they won today, that might buy him.
I think they'll hold him out one more. Why not hold him out one more year?
Because you won today,
and they can win that conference maybe even without him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That win today actually helped him buy him another week. I think. I don't know how y'all.
I think so. I agree with you.
Yeah, it could. I think buy him another 2 weeks. I think play the kid
2
again.
Weeks. I can say 2 at the most. 2.
Play the dude again next week. You know what I mean?
So, I say 2. I say 2.
I don't know who their opponent is next week,
but I'm not rooting against Deshaun Watson. I'm not. I just don't. I'm just what I see. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I don't know, but hopefully he gets back. He's better for the league when he's good.
I think we was all on this game. This next game, we all had this game. I think we was just saying based on win or loss. We had the Texans.
Oh yeah, we all picked the Texans.
Surviving Saints. We knew the Saints was gonna.
We all picked that.
I don't know how we knew that, but the Texans, like you said, once again,
they're well coached.
Very well coached.
And the Saints are just not a good football team, man.
No, they're not. True. But
the Saints is just not
Texans
a good
been being some. They've been in games with good teams also. They got a good roster. They got a good coach. They got an identity, and
they got a solid quarterback. They got a good quarterback. That
kid Stroud's good.
Yeah, they do. They do. Stroud's good. I picked that. I thought he's gonna be the best out of them quarterbacks.
Yeah, you said that, Stacks.
Because I thought he's gonna be the best because of his size.
Yes. I'm not gonna say I didn't see it coming like this, but I knew he was gonna be good, but not like setting records and percentages from interceptions, TD to interception ratio, running the offense seamlessly. Like, dudes, he's a good quarterback. I like him. He's a good. I don't think he's gonna be a superstar. Like,
you never know though. You never know what they can do out of there.
I think you could win with him, but you're gonna have to surround him and keep coaching.
They're definitely gonna have to surround him. I mean, that's Houston. Houston's gonna have to build back what they lost. Remember when they had Watt and they had Clown? They need to build back that defense.
Ace Beans
build back.
The defender they drafted, was it Fuller?
Yeah.
Was it? Is it Fuller?
What you talking about?
Home run pick. Beans, home run pick. So they drafted well with it.
Okay.
Home run pick.
Yeah, if they like you said, if they build a solid team around this kid Stroud, this team could be.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
AFC South, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If obviously Jacksonville's in the AFC South, but if the coach don't figure out what they want to do in the AFC South and Tennessee, this could be all Houston in the next 2 years, man. This could be Houston's AFC South could belong to the Houston Texans in the next couple of years. I just think that because, like you said, they build it.
They have an identity. They have a direction where they want to go.
And they
know what they want. They know what type of play they want. They're not. I don't know if they're going to spend the money. I don't know that, but
if they want to contend, they should spend.
Yeah, but a lot of people now don't want to. They want to build the infrastructure from the draft, and in every sport now, that's where we're going. You know what I mean? No one wants to. If you already have the guy, you're going to pay for him. But overall, especially NFL, you're going to have to draft with him, and I think they do that. Texans.
All right, so we move along, guys, because this is part 2 of the Pats fall, right? I didn't add the rest of the title there because we got kind of like disconnected. But the beginning of the title was the Pats fall to Vegas today, and we did our NFL recap of the week. We just ran through that, and now we did run through some picks. I told you I kind of like I hit on my pick. I picked the Lions and the Rams this week. So for me, I kind of did well on that. Last night, actually, to tell you guys the truth, I kind of did well on some college too.
Yeah.
I picked I think it was 2 covers. I think it was USC and Washington. And they both did. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what I picked. But I woke up this morning and I saw I won. Put it that way. So because I watched that Washington game. Actually, me and Stoney was together, and we were kind of like watched that in the bar yesterday. We was watching some of that game, and man, that's why I was telling Stacks today that I like the kid Penix Jr. He's big, he's solid, he has a big arm. The dude can throw with the left. He's dangerous. I like him. Yes, he's not he's tough, and he's tough, and he's not. It's not that he's what they call a running quarterback. I'm sure he can use his legs, but he's not that. The dude can stand in the pocket and get rid of the ball. So that looks very promising.
He's older too, right? He's like 23 years old.
He started off at Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's an older kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's older than Mac, right? Or the same age.
About the same age.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know. Mac was in school 4 years, so Mac might be older than him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, man. So yeah. What else you guys got? Oh, yes. Let's keep it moving. I was gonna jump on and tell you guys. So, how did you do this week? Though on your
man, I did great in college, but today I kind of like fell back in the pros, but then I made a late comeback. So basically I broke even without getting into financial details. I did real well, but this morning I was like feeling a little confident with the Jacksonville Jaguars covering in the second half, which I almost won. I literally only lost by half point. I did a live bet.
Okay.
For them to cover the 13.5 they were getting. And they didn't get the over. I missed it by half a point. So, but you know, as gambling goes, we all know it's up and down. But I've been winning, man. You know, I'm playing with their money, so I ain't gonna go through all my picks because I did a lot this weekend. But
okay,
I did well.
Actually, yeah, I did win. I did win on. That's what I did. I won on Notre Dame covering the spread against USC yesterday, and I won on North Carolina covering the spread on Miami.
On Miami.
Yes. So I did pretty good on.
I could give you what I have tonight. I did the I did a prop bet. I did a prop bet. I did I did Jacoby Myers over 4.5 catches. He covered that. All I need is for Diggs to get over 85.5 and for Allen to get over 225 passing yards. It's a 3-pick parlay plus 203. You know, you could double your money. You put 100, you get 2. You know what I mean? So, and so right now, that's for tonight.
That's okay, cool.
Jacoby Myers 4.5 catches against the Patriots. I should have picked a touchdown. You knew he was going to score.
I knew that.
I see Stack's face. You knew he was going to score. I didn't want to get cute.
So I said, hey, I started him on my fantasy. I knew.
Yeah, I knew he was going to score. So,
if
I win that bet, I'd be looking good.
I did I don't know how you want. I did a same game parlay. I think it's check this out. It's crazy, but I did it anyway to win a little change here. I did a Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown. Josh Allen 300 plus yards. Stephon Diggs 100 plus yards. Josh Allen 3+ TDs. And Gabriel anytime touchdown. It's a good. It sounds like a lot.
I like that Gabriel. I like that.
That's a lot.
It sounds like a lot, but the payout is sweet on this. And I ain't too much. I didn't throw too much. It
don't matter. That's
a small little. Yeah, it's a small thing, and I know it might not even hit. You know, I'm watching it right now. It's like, okay, Allen got 30 yards. Stephon Diggs got 21 right now. No touchdowns for either, and you know Gabriel got no yards right now, so it's looking kind of.
He just caught the ball, Gabriel.
He did right, so they didn't even update this yet.
It's early. It's early. Trust me.
This dude, him and Stephon Diggs, they catch the touchdowns for this team. So I think both of them tonight with this wild night, I think that they're gonna have as far as.
And I believe
15.5.
one of their tight ends is out. I think the rookie's out. I might be wrong. So
yeah, I think he's out because Knox is in there today.
Yeah.
Okay, Knox was
So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. It's supposed to be a little good payout if I hit on all of those. I didn't have nothing going for tonight. I tell you the truth. Stoney was right on. Cook was right on it. I was gonna take the Bills on the under. Yeah, I had that in my mind. That was like really floating in my head to take the Bills on the under. I think the under was under 42 and a half, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I was gonna take the Bills on the under, but yeah, the bets are closed off right now for that. But yeah, we'll see. So guys, anything on y'all agenda before we go? I know this is part 2 of this whole for this tonight's live, due to Cook ending our session prematurely. But y'all got anything on the agenda tonight?
I got one thing regarding the show. So I've been getting the word out, promoting it more. The reason why I didn't promote it at first because I'm still like kind of a novice with I'm good on Twitter, but with the other shit, the fucking.
Oh, yo, listen, I'm gonna create. I don't know how Twitter do it with the live.
No, it's called. You say it right though. Say it right. It's called
X. I don't know how X. Yeah. I don't know how X does with the whole streaming a live podcast. I don't know how.
Me neither.
I don't know. That's why I haven't really connected or created the Parlay with Us Twitter account yet. If it is something that I should create, so we can get something of a sports group going, Sean, that's something that you can work on, if you want to, you know.
I'm gonna, like I said, a lot of people, if you see, I mean, we getting a little bit more views and stuff because I've been sharing it. So yeah, for that, I'm just gonna keep promoting that. That's my thing I'm trying to do. And my special announcement was Stacks knows I do music also. I do music also. So I got the mixtape coming out. I'm right now. I'll know more. I'm hoping November is done. I'm just doing a few little touch-ups on it. It's me and my man Sonny Daniel. He's on it, but I have an album on Spotify and all platforms.
Oh wow, man! Why didn't you drop this knowledge long time ago? So
the reason why I didn't drop it because I was coming out with the mixtape, and I kind of wanted to make an announcement as far as what's coming and what I have already. So
that's great, man.
It's two sides of every story. It's Sean Doe. It's on Spotify. It's on all of them.
Throw whatever throw your handle out for that. Advertise your stuff, man. That's your music.
Yeah, man. Put that shit out
Put
there,
it
man.
Out there. Trust me.
But also with my platform on Twitter and what's the other joint? The Instagram. I've been promoting and putting out our show.
Good.
Parlay with Us.
Great.
So
man.
It's kind of like a joint thing. And like going forward, it's all one entity. Whatever I do musically, I'm promoted, and whatever I do with this, I promote the music also.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
We will promote you too. Maybe.
But I have more info coming soon.
I'm glad we got to talk a little bit off. We'll talk off air about this a little bit more because then I'm gonna leave it up to you. You are part of this show now. I have something I have to do with StreamYard. So I'm gonna add both of you guys into the StreamYard account as actual administrators, so you guys won't need no link anymore or anything like that.
Okay.
You could just pop in.
We off probation now.
Yeah, I told. Listen, it wasn't. I told Stoney to do this, and Stacks is gonna laugh. But I told Stoney to do this a while ago. Like,
I believe you.
Yo, can you add the guys to the platform, please? Can you add them to the StreamYard so they can just log in without a link? He's like, yeah. So I'll figure that out. I be, when I catch time, I take my time and I get behind the computer and I start doodle battling to try to make our situation a little bit better. Oh, my nephew says hi, Uncle. What's up, Caleb? What up, Caleb Allen, my nephew, all the way in Trinidad and Tobago. My nephew's watching the show. He's looking out for his uncle, giving me. What up, Caleb? How's it going, nephew? See you soon. You know what I mean? We're about to end the show, but I'm glad you jumped in. Yeah, shout out. That's my homeland, man. Trinidad and Tobago. My nephews are down there. Atib, Tiba, Caleb, Kyle. That's all my nephews. I love them. What's up, nephews?
Yo, let me tell you a story about, yo, for all y'all that don't know, Mr. Beans is from Trinity, real talk. Yo, Mr. Beans Pops cooks the meanest fucking roti you ever had in your life. I remember, yo, I used to go to his crib and I would see the preparation for it.
Yes. Yes.
For the roti was crazy. Ever since then, and I've tried it at a lot of spots. It's not the same as his.
Yes. No, my dad, you know, being from Trinidad and Tobago, we grew up in Roxbury, and back in the day in the 80s, where this is the agenda free. I'll kick real quick before, since you brought up, sharing that time of coming to my house while we was prepping and making roti and stuff like that. So we grew up in a neighborhood back in the 80s where we was probably like one of the first West Indian people on the block. And with that being said, my dad was always a neighborhood type of person, with the people in the neighborhood, especially my building. Stacks would tell you it was just that type of thing. It was more community back then, even though we were growing up in some like real struggle and some real like violence around us and stuff like that. We still had a community. And my dad used to cook like in the summer times. He used to do this. I think it was 2 times in the summer, twice. Once right after school ends in June, and once right around carnival time in Boston in August. And he will make roti. Stacks will tell you. And you'll come to my house and my whole building would smell like a curry house. Like if we was living in India or something like that. My whole house would smell like, my whole building, not the house, the whole building. The whole building would smell like, like we would in India somewhere. It was just curry, just the scent of it. And that alone intrigued all my neighbors, all the neighbors around us. They didn't know nothing about a roti, nothing. And that intrigued all of them to know what it is. And so my dad used to literally, myself and my brothers, we used to make a few dozens of this. Dozens. Not just I made 5 rotis or something. Dozens. We used to make dozens and give them out to our neighbors. That's what that's what Stacks was talking about. Send roti to his moms.
Yeah, my mom used to always, yo, Dad, everybody don't know I call Mr. Beans Dad. I call him Dad. That's how
he called him Dad.
Far back.
All my close friends call my father Dad because he treated him like that. You know what I mean?
I remember him. I ain't gonna front and lie and cap and say I remember the roadies, but I've been to your house mad times after school. But I remember him always answering the door and showing love. You know what I'm saying? And I remember not the first, because in Everett we had a lot of Haitian cats. They had those house parties. But I remember you used to have the jams in your crib, and I remember y'all used to put bears and shit in a big ass bucket of ice, and it was wild as fuck, bro. I remember, I remember those days, bro. I remember motherfuckers be like, yo, those Academy niggas coming up to the door.
We used to have
don't let them niggas in.
We used to have to keep the gangbangers out.
That shit was crazy, bro.
But most of them, because they were our neighbor, except for the dudes who didn't live in our neighborhood. But most of the dudes who did live in our neighborhood, who was about that life, gangbanging life, when they came on our set, it was respect. And then my dad and his people,
shout out to
they didn't go for that.
Shout out to Tyrone, Dino, rest in peace to Hilton, rest in peace to Hilton.
Rest in peace to Tyrone. Remember Tyrone?
Rest in peace to Tyrone.
Rest in peace to Tyrone.
I remember Tyrone. Remember that? Hey, we gotta tell that story.
Shout out to Ant, aka G.I. Joe brother. Remember that?
Ant and Jamie. Jamie passed. His brother passed.
Oh, rest in peace to Jamie. I didn't know that.
Rest in peace to Jamie. Jamie passed some years ago. So some of these guys that was around us are still there. Some of them are not. Man, we grew up, growing up on Seaver Street, growing up in Roxbury in the 80s, man. It was challenging, but it was also a lot of fun because my team that I rolled with, my peoples that I rolled with, all we cared about is what we talk about right now.
Yeah, and haircuts.
And haircuts and looking fly, staying fresh. Sneakers all day, you know me, sneakers, staying fly. That's how that's how we did it. And that's how I grew up. So it kind of like growing up and morphed into it. So I had I would say the upbringing, it was crazy, it was wild, it was hard at sometimes, but then we made it enjoyable. Stacks will tell you, we made that life enjoyable. You know what I mean? Yeah. We spent days on the court, hanged out. And summer times was our time. Even the winter time, man. You would catch us in the winter time shooting ball out there, and stuff like that. So, to pass our time after school, and things like that. So yeah, man. Making them rotis back in the days, man. That was it. I always talk about that. And you know what, Stacks? That was the last time I even did stuff like that. Was back then, that was the last time me personally sat down and actually went through the preparation to make roti when is the times that you're talking about. When we used to do it all the way up until the early 90s. So yeah, man. Listen, thanks for reminiscing on that on the early 90s. I know you're remembering some stuff, once again, your condolences, Stacks. And like I said, this is family, out here, which you guys see people on YouTube. These guys that I talk to, you guys see us on here every Thursdays and Sundays. This is my fam. These are fam out here, as they would say it in the UK. These are fam, my brevs, you know what I mean? And we roll with each other, and we're trying to build something that is kind of probably help all of us in the future. We're going to keep this thing pushing. So guys, with that being said, today is Sunday. We will see each other on Thursday for another great show. This time, hopefully Stoney don't cut us off. And
I think, we gotta find out.
He caused the confusion. He caused some confusion. He caused some confusion with the show today, because we had some people. We had some people. Yeah. We had some people, on both platforms following us at that moment, and then he cut us off. But I'm glad that my nephews, I don't know what they're doing up this. They should be going. Two of them is pretty young. One of them, Kyle. Kyle, you should be in bed, my friend. He should be in bed right now, but they're on here watching me, and look at that, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. I have my nephews in there. My nephew Atib just said what's up to me on there. Thanks guys for I know you guys probably caught the show at the end. We talked a lot about the Patriots. We talked about NFL today, and we talked about the picks that we like for this week. So with that being said, don't want to hold you guys up. I'll hit you guys on the thread if we got anything to talk about during the week, and we should have some stuff to talk about. And for everybody on YouTube and Facebook, please, once again,
much love, y'all.
It costs much love. It costs nothing. Just hit the like button. It costs nothing to hit the like button. You guys ain't gonna pay for nothing to just hit the like, and it costs nothing to subscribe. So please subscribe and share it to all your different friends. This is a sports podcast. We talk about sports, and then every now and then we give you guys some stuff that goes down in life. We call it agenda free because there's no agenda to the things that we talk about when we end our streaming. So guys, I'll see y'all later. Stacks, Doe, Cooks, if you're watching, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yes, sir.
God to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through.